Good morning, Gearing.
Get ready for Donuts with Dawson
And Coffee with Carson
as we report the latest news for Gearing students. Students, remember there is no school this Friday, March 16th.
It has been a very busy past few weeks here at GHS, and we love seeing everything that our students are accomplishing during the meantime. Some very deserving students were inducted into National Honor Society earlier this month. Congratulations to the senior inductees: Xavier Ariano, Brittany Spryer, Adam Mensch, Carly Sides, and Jessica Sabota. And congratulations to the new junior members: Josie Brown, Robert Hansen, Jayla Harden, Isaiah Henderson, Spencer Lenoir, Ava Merez, Megan Mazer, Elena Malay, Logan Moravec, Mary Newman, Brock Parker, Rachel Rawlings, Riley Shills, Logan Segura, Salma Silva, Janet Spangler, Alexia Tallman, and Lauren Whaley.
Also, congrats to Ashley Mashmeyer and Brittany Spryer for being accepted into the Chadron State RHOP program. We are so proud of you and know you have bright futures ahead.
The fourth graders over at Guile Elementary had a very exciting project they were able to showcase a few weeks ago: their very own wax museum. Each student chose a famous Nebraskan to research and dress up as for a presentation, and we sent the GTV crew over to Guile to get the inside scoop. Take a look.
You might have seen Johnny Carson, Teresa Scanlon, Tom Osborne, and many other famous Nebraskans were at Guile Elementary last Thursday. On Thursday, March 1st, Guile Elementary 4th grade students hosted a wax museum to showcase their studies into important people in Nebraska history.
This is the Guile 4th grade, and what we are doing is that we have a living wax museum. We study Nebraska history all through 4th grade, and so our 4th graders picked a famous Nebraskan to research, and then they wrote a biography on that person, and then they wrote a shorter speech on that they delivered dressed up as that person in our wax museum.
Students would stand completely still until someone presses the red button on their display.
Hi, I'm Stanton Barrett. I took a long journey from Oklahoma to Nebraska.
Then they immediately break into character with a short, descriptive speech. Following the speech, the students return to their original pose.
You're done.
Great job, Guile 4th grade. This has been Skylar Ward reporting for GTV. Back to you in the studio.
A big shout out to the Guile 4th graders. You made Nebraska look good. It was a lot of fun to go to another school to highlight everything that's going on within the district. If you have anything that you'd like us to cover at another school, let us know and we will send our crew out to capture your event. A few weeks ago, we featured the engineering class's Samsung Solve for Tomorrow video. Once again, they have been selected as a part of the top 10 for the nationwide contest. We have some more insight for you on this one. Check it out.
In case you have not heard, Gearing High School needs your help. The Gearing High School engineering class was selected as a national finalist for a second year in a row.
They're just implementing something this year with Takeover Instagram, where we have to submit 5 to 10 60-second video clips kind of showing the progression of everything. And in that, they're going to be basically taking over Samsung's Instagram account for a day. Each school will do it for one day. And with that also, the way that you can vote is that you log on to the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow website. Then on there, it'll say Vote Now. You hit the Vote Now button and scroll down to Gearing High School. Hit vote. It's done through Facebook this year, but if you repost your vote, you get 2 votes. So it will help you double up your votes.
There is a $20,000 bonus paid to the video that receives the most voters. Because we are a much smaller town than many of the schools, we need all the help that we can get.
We'll be heading out this year. It looks like April 8th. And it'll be the week of April 8th. If we are chosen as one of the national finalists again, we'd have a total winning of $150,000 this year. I believe they'll be announcing that while we're there. So that's my understanding.
This has been Micah Curley Reporting for GTV. Back to you.
Congratulations again. Make sure to vote for Gearing's project to guarantee them another victory at Samsung's Solve for Tomorrow nationwide contest. Student Council and National Honor Society have been busy the past few weeks fundraising for a very important community project. They have teamed up to raise money for a new exhibit for the orphan twin bear cubs at the Riverside Zoo. Check it out.
So this spring, Student Council, we decided we'd go ahead and raise some money for the bears, and they're trying to build a larger exhibit at the zoo. It's a little bit bigger task than we could handle on our own, so we invited National Honor Society, Key Club, Mrs. Dillinger's natural science class, a few members from there, and also my Bulldog class to help raise or sell chocolate bars to raise money for the bears.
In 2017, the Riverside Discovery Center was contacted by Fish and Wildlife Services in Wyoming, and these two bears had been orphaned when their mother was illegally killed, and it basically came down to if they couldn't find an accredited facility for these bears to go to, they were going to have to unfortunately be euthanized because they weren't going to survive in the wild. They were having too many interactions with tourists and with the public. So we decided that we thought it was the right thing to do to bring these animals here, and we felt like we could really rally community support and build an incredible new home here at the zoo for the bears that benefits them and also benefits our entire community. So the money that we're raising for the bears is, as you can see right now, they're in a relatively, smaller enclosure that's doing okay for them at the moment. But long term, for their entire life, they need something much bigger. So we're looking to build a new modern exhibit right in the middle of the zoo that will be a much better enclosure for them and also serve as a better way to attract tourists in from out of county and out of state.
To especially thank all the Gearing High School students who bought chocolate bars and the staff for donations. We also appreciate First State Bank for helping with the campaign, and Doug Kessler and Doug Kent for matching student funds with generous donations for the Bears. GHS has shown true team effort in helping our local zoo.
With St. Patrick's Day right around the corner, we've been wondering why we even celebrate the holiday. GTV field reporter Jonathan Scribner has the scoop. Check it out.
March 17th, 2018, St. Patrick's Day. Why do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Why do we wear green? Where does the pinching come from? These are all questions the GTV team was struggling to answer, so we set out to see if GHS students and staff could help us out.
Why do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
The Irish
you wear green and you get pinched.
You wear, yeah, and it's the Irish celebration of St. Patrick. What he did, but he did something for the Irish, right?
They pinch short people if they're not wearing green. I have no idea actually.
Something for a saint.
We celebrate St. Patrick's Day because it gives people something to believe in, like superstition and good luck and all that good stuff,
So that way you can pinch people?
Celebrate Ireland?
St. Patrick's Day is a question you should ask Mr. North.
It's the National Day of Ireland, and there is a very large community of people of Irish ancestry that live in the United States. In fact, there are more people of Irish ancestry that live in the United States, I believe about 40 million, than actually live in the Republic of Ireland, which is about 4.7 million.
St. Patrick's Day, also known as the Feast of St. Patrick, is a cultural and religious celebration held on March 17th. He was known as the foremost patron saint of Ireland. This date is widely celebrated around the world. St. Patrick is believed to be famous for converting many pagan Irish people to Christianity. Modern St. Patrick's Day celebrations are focused around celebrating Irish heritage. According to Mr. North, there are more people of Irish heritage in America than the entire population of Ireland. No wonder the holiday is so popular here. So on March 17th, remember to wear green. This has been Jonathan Scribner reporting from GTV. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Jonathan. There you have it. GHS DECA will be heading to Lincoln this week to compete at State DECA, so we wish them the best of luck. Also, good luck to the Gearing Speech team as they compete at District Speech in Sydney on Wednesday, March 14th. Good luck to the Bulldog Barkers.
Thank you all for joining us on this episode of GTV. Follow us on Twitter at GHS_GTV and go to gearingtv.com for previous episodes and updates from your favorite source of school and local news. Shoot us a message if there's anything else you'd like us to include in future episodes. Now, let's check out the Bulldog recap for this Pack Week. Have a happy St. Patty's Day and enjoy this Friday off. We'll see you next time for more Donuts with Dawson
and Coffee with Carson
right here on GTV.